Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Welcome to another FFT AI battle. My apologies for this one coming out a little bit late. I just had stuff going on over the weekend, but yeah, this will be posted later this evening, the 21st. But yeah, to introduce the teams then, on top we have Grimku's new team, and then on bottom we have PhoenixNine. My apologies. So let's introduce the teams then, the individual units. So we have Hugo the Monk, Beatrice the Summoner, Oblivion the Priest, and Zwischen the Knight. Yes, and now for PhoenixNine, his team, we have Callahan the Priest, Lionheart the Knight, Spoon the Priest, and Lilina the Priest. Yeah. So there's a lot of compatibilities floating around. It's mostly between Taurus and Scorpio here. So male priest has worst compat with this priest, this knight, neutral compat, best compat, and then this female summoner, she has good compat, worst compat, and then neutral all around. And with this female priest having, even with magic attack up, the fact that she has worst compatibility with the summoner who also has magic defend up means that she'll be doing very little damage. So the map we're going to go to is number 25, Yardo Fort City. And my apologies if this microphone is a little bit fucking weird. I've had it for over a decade from the Rock Band collection in 2007. So probably like in the next month or two, I'll save up the cash I do for my paychecks, and I'll probably will be investing into a better microphone. So, yep. So these units will just be kind of moving forward as usual. Remember that monk right there, worst compatibility. That's very low damage. 23% armor break. Wow. That's going to hurt the monk a ton because he's not going to be able to sustain as much. I'm not sure if that looks like a holy spell. I'm not sure if that's going to put him in the critical after it casts, but we'll see. Triple summon. Alright. 168. Alright. Let's see if this... He's not in critical. Alright, that's a little unfortunate. Okay. Leviathan. Alright. Yeah, 239 damage. He would have died even if the armor wasn't broken. That 230 is pretty impactful, so... See, that's also worst compat with shell, too. No damage applied after the armor break, but it's irrelevant. That knight's just kind of getting in their face, and he's crippling them as the bout goes on longer and longer. It's going to do all the more damage. 70 damage, too, with worst compat, and she's got magic attack up. Shell and magic defend up, remember that. So she is incredibly impervious to most damage. 47 damage, and wow. A death, this female knight, she does not have, she doesn't have, any revival. And that 58% armor break, unbelievable. Remember that this male knight has time magic, so it's going to be bound to these two knights. Let's see how this bout fares out. Yeah. A damage split, and I think she's got move HP up too. Move HP up and regen are pretty powerful. The AI, a lot of the times, prioritizes regen, like the spell right there, if they don't have actual healing, like a cure spell or what have you. Damn, unfortunately she went down there. That's a little bit too bad. Those breaks made all the difference though for the female priest to be able to just go in there and help people with their spells. So, all right, let's go to our large map then. See how much of a difference that makes. Yeah, and see if Grimku can prevail or not. It'll be just one moment. And we're back. Yeah. So. Oh man, since these units have a little bit more leg room to, you know, partake in to be able to catch up with each other, but yeah, I don't want to, but I'll just harp on the microphone a little bit. So I've had it since 2007, and I did a test run, and right now in OBS, I'm looking at it, it is 26 decibels above its base volume level. That's how fucking loud I've had to turn it up. It's as loud as it can possibly be, and, you know, I'm just trying to talk naturally. So the quality of the microphone should go up. like in next month or something, or maybe 2 months from now. Maybe next month, when I can save up money for my paycheck. We'll see. Because obviously bills and whatnot come first. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, because this microphone, man, it sounds so fucking weird when you listen with headphones. And again, it's just amplified the volume so much. So, anyways, now that these units are actually spilling blood towards each other, a speed save and a damage split going off onto the monk means that the sustainability of this male priest is going to go up a little bit. He also has equipped armor, remember that. There's a lot of haste being tossed around, and it looks like 5 of the 8 units are being applied with haste. Alright, so Cheer Song will go on to the female priest, alright. Let's see if any impacts are made here. It's the speed save throwing priest who has it. Okay. It seems like she kind of boxed herself in. Although, mid-charge onto the male priest is also a good job as well. Armor break, alright. And it's gonna hurt her a little bit too, because, you know, having 70 less permanent HP is pretty impactful. They're gonna be trading out equipment though, and no damage split on that male knight, so... that looks like an overkill of a 392 holy. It seems like it's a little bit irrelevant. I'm not sure if the summon will go off, but we'll find out. That charm making a difference right there, canceling out the spell altogether. Oh my god! Remember counter magic? Yeah, it's not looking good. All right, that male knight who's kind of running havoc beforehand, he's yep, gonna die here. He kind of overextended a little bit, and now it is a 3-on-1 or 4-on-0 essentially with that male priest. He's not able to do anything. Yep. So yeah, now it's a 5-on-0, and charm wore off at the perfect time, because now they're just gonna pelt him into submission. And remember, he has throw, so maybe he'll do a little bit more damage with his throws, but with 3 move, it's gonna be harder for him to execute that. And more importantly, you know, if he does that damage, especially onto the knight, it's redirected. Yep, 206 damage between the damage split from the knight and 151 from Ifrit, so... Alright, with that said then, we're going to be going to our tiebreaker. I'll see you guys momentarily. And welcome back for our tiebreaker. Yes, our medium-sized map. Those water panels have, some of them have 2 and 4 height, so some of them may drown, and then it'll hinder their movement a bit. That monk getting accumulate right off the bat, it's pretty nice, because I mean, it's his punch art's gonna hurt, and with punch art formulas and fist formulas being quadratic, the more PA you have, the better. I just thought about it now, but the units with fly, float, etc., these water panels are irrelevant, since they're not going to have to really care about height. 260 plus damage right off the bat, so first blood being drawn, and it results in a kill too, so that's not that good. And like I said, there's once again, it not really making that much of a difference. Let's see. Nope. Headbreak's a little risky there. I think she would have been better off just going for a spell. Alright, so they're 1 for 1 in terms of kills. Okay. Titan, okie doke. 80 damage. Remember, she has magic defend up and they have worse compatibility. That's why the damage is so low in that particular scenario. And that's something to note. The damage split will only proc off of the first hit of your weapon. So that's one advantage damage split has over 2 hands, is that you won't have the total damage from 2 hands. Or rather you will, whereas 2 swords you only have the damage of the first strike. So she was successful, and she did some damage at the same time, which is nice. Permanent HP going down, you can't really complain about that. Earth Slash, I mean, the break, in addition to the damage, was allowed her to do the perfect amount to kill her off. Right now it is a 2-on-2. Both the male knight does not have revival, and he actually gets a double turn, and he goes for an armor break as opposed to foolishly finishing her off. This monk, bringing the summoner back, okay. Remember, this male priest is not casting. He's not casting a cure spell because he doesn't have it. That's why the AI is prioritizing protect over cure. All right, a little bit of healing is not going to make that much of a difference, I think. But I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical. We'll see. I kind of feel like Grimku's going to be taking this one, especially with the monk. Remember I was talking about that accumulate earlier? A lot of HP was healed up just because of that. Except it doesn't really matter, I guess. She just got one-shotted anyways. I don't know. I think this knight's going to get a turn off. And it's kind of too bad that that monk picked up a crystal. Let's see, though. A head break? I was hoping she would use weapon break, and she did not in that scenario. And these two-sworded breaks are pretty interesting, because permanently destroying somebody's HP as the match progresses is very impactful. It makes a huge difference. Both those going off, that's crucial right there. Although that crystal may not be in vain, it depends on whether if the knight gets a turn, the summoner dies. If the summoner gets the spell off, the knight dies. This is crucial right here. We'll find out who's going to win this. Nope. Knight's going to use a mid-charge. 240 damage. It's up to a single. It's up to a single monk. It's going to be up to a monk to do this. And she can be revived all she wants, but that knight, he's just going to like run around and cast spells. Let's see. Yeah, you got your darkness for 60. See? Like, oh, and the armor was broken, so... And I believe she has a permanent... I think all of her equipment was broken. Let me check. Let me just check. Oh, okay. So she's got a triangle hat. Alright. I don't know if that... Nope, the movement doesn't matter, because he's got high mobility, the paladin. Or wow, I should say this knight. HP restore, good job. If he can trigger that enough times, he should be able to survive. So let's see. Remember, I think that's worse compatibility. That's why the damage is so low. This monk might be able to do it, but he might just go on res mode the whole time. You know, he's just bringing up this summoner, and she's just immediately being put down, so those turns are just kind of wasted. Thankfully, none of those breaks went off, because if they did, the HP restored threshold would be decreased, and that would be really impactful. And it's a little bit unfortunate. These, you know, he's, again, prioritizing the resurrection, and he's not really going for damage here. Maybe a mid-charge? Nope. I'm not sure if that spell would have killed her off, but with this knight having protect now, that monk's going to be able to do no damage. And the armor break doesn't really matter. The damage numbers are so low, but this monk, he's just unfortunately raising this summoner up, and it's going to be a futile endeavor, because she's going to get put down, and now this knight is able to just walk up freely. Another attack, and he's dead. HP restore. Thankfully that priest was pretty stupid. He should have let the knight do it, because the knight would have done 80 damage and finished him off, but they probably didn't know any better. Yeah, we're just kind of stuck in a loop here indefinitely until either the monk goes down, or the summoner's able to get a turn and she can't be really attacked. Yeah, but see, like, they're just gonna... Oh, wait. I'm not sure if the knight will be able to move into the range of the water. Nope. Yep, he just... Oh, wait. Alright, now we're seeing him go on the offense right here. Speed save and move HP up is a pretty interesting combination, because the longer a battle goes on, the more use you're going to get out of speed save, and then you get more move HP up procs as well. So it's going to be harder to, you know, damage somebody or burst them down if they just simply outpace you. Yeah, it looks like that monk is not going to be getting into the range of that ninja or that summoner at all. It doesn't look like either of them have HP, or it doesn't look like either of them have revival. Double shot, okay. Speed save once again. Another protect spell. If that knight gets another turn, if that knight gets another turn and hits 2 shots, he's dead. No HP restore this time. If the knight gets a turn and attacks him, he might get HP restore again. Let's see. Yep. HP restore is the reason why he's still alive. Yeah, see, there's a double turn from the priest right there. 70 damage. Alright. remember, there's no healing. I just thought about that. So maybe it might come honestly down. Never mind. He's able to grab that crystal. That's a little bit too bad. I was thinking maybe the monk could do it just with enough HP restore procs, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. And there's a double turn right there with that throw priest with 3 move. Another throw should put the monk into critical. Let's see. It does trigger, alright. But remember that priest is very, very, very fast at this point, and double breaks don't make a difference here. See, again, so 22 HP. Alright. So, about 100 armor break? Nope. Those turns are going to waste. If the monk can pull off a miracle with the luck, he might be able to actually do this. It depends on whether HP restore triggers enough times. Damage split, okay. He's casting Protect, alright. They're staying in the range of it, and they're going to cast Haste on themselves, making the monk's job harder. The only way the monk is going to be able to do this is if his equipment isn't broken, and then the knight is not healed up. Luckily, the monk does have Sustain with Chakra, but I'm afraid that this priest is going to become too quick and that he's simply going to get overwhelmed. Because if the monk misses an HP restore, and if he misses an HP restore, it's going to be very impactful. And 48 damage, I'm just curious, how many points of speed has this unit gotten? Remember, with speed save, it increases the damage of throws. It's your speed times weapon power. That's a 15 speed priest. That unit is really fucking fast. Almost twice the speed of the monk. So, no HP restore. I think this is it. I think this ends the battle right here. Yep. The monk would have had to have triggered HP restore every single time to have a chance. But, no, that was really interesting bout to say the least. Grimku, unfortunately, you did not win this best of 3, although we got to see a very entertaining match nevertheless. We had a lot of priests and a lot of knights. And PhoenixNine, congratulations. You take this best of 3. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video, and it should be up at 3 p.m. Central, 4 Eastern, 2 Mountain, 1 Pacific. So yep, I will see you guys for the following video tomorrow. Take care.